kind of music is like heaven to me. Oh-dee-doo, oh-dee-doo.
So we got some rules around here on the Jack Henke show. The big one being, if Jack's late, I play polka. So you'll all suffer. I'm sorry. That's just how the bylaws really of the Jack Henke show. If Jack is late, we play polka. And if I'm feeling particularly cruel, I'll start playing old as seen on TV commercials from the 70s, like KTEL or stuff like that. Something like this maybe.
Latin Hustle, Night Fever, Disco Merengue. Learn the hottest disco steps at home with the Let's Disco book and album, the complete disco dance instruction system. Learn freestyle, line, and couples dances with the Let's Disco book. The album ties it together with...
It would appear that Mr. Henke has decided to show up for his PM show. Good evening, sir.
Couples dances. You cut out the best part of the ice going.
Hey, if I let that commercial keep running, it's going to get dirty.
Good.
Ah, okay. Hey, you have your change of venue.
Yes, you
and
told
maybe
me
even a change of underwear from yesterday. I don't know.
No, that's not necessary.
All right, then. I'm not sure how you do it.
Once a month, whether I need it or not.
Whether you need it or not. So you're closer to your router.
That's what she said.
Okay. This is a technical interrogation. I'm going to need technical answers.
That's what I got.
Okay.
You need technical. I got technical.
All right, fine. If that's what we're doing tonight, then here's the man to freeze your knees and make your bladder splatter.
Oh, I like that.
How about a theme song, and then we'll come back and splatter your bladder some more. Here we go.
Here's Jack. Here's Jack. Here's Jack. Here's Jack. Here's Jack.
Now you know it's a show. It's the third shift show of the, but no one's going to get the short shrift. It's the third shift.
Isn't it supposed to be short shrift?
Something like that, yes, but not around here. No, nothing but quality entertainment.
People at the art museum couldn't believe that I was going to snorkel a Hop Gods and then ride my bike here and be on the air. I said, you don't know what this show's all about.
Clearly, they have not tuned in. That's you just turn to him and say, "That's on you, sir." So there you go. Just got a communication from our veterinarian, and
Yes.
she will not make it in tonight. He sent a very cryptic message. She said, and I quote,
I will never speak with you again.
No, nothing like that. No, that's what I'm used to. That's the norm. But in this case, she wrote, let's look at it together here, shall we? She wrote, "Sorry, I've got the boy in town for 2 days. K." I don't know what that means exactly, or who the boy is. I don't know if Ted is aware. Ted is aware that the boy is in town. But
no, I actually, on the bike path, I passed by their house, and I think they are Cedarburg's coolest couple. They really are.
Nice.
They are both intelligent, funny,
well
smart,
read. She gets a lot of books from the library.
well read. Java House regulars.
There you go.
Just great people.
Awesome.
I think they are. Do you know another couple in Cedarburg that would surpass them?
Yes.
Besides
Patty,
you and me?
Patty. Oh, well, Jack, this is so sudden.
That's what she said. And yes, as of 2 days ago, it has been sudden.
Yes. No,
we're not really that hard so far.
We're out of R&D, and we're out on the out on the sales floor. So it's good.
Good. It's really good.
I'm enjoying it. No wine tonight for me. Here's the bottle. There's not much left here, actually.
What
is
your problem?
I felt terrible after that last night. I haven't done red wine in a long time, and it was like, someone's having a little Hop God chaser.
No, of course.
All right.
Block. Yes, you bet.
Lovely. And maybe I should. I have a white wine in the house. Maybe I should opt for that. It's something about red wine and the phosphates or whatever they call it.
Well, yeah, and the tannins are part tough. But
I was just jittery after that. I didn't.
Jittery?
It was the opposite effect. I was like, yeah. So yeah, didn't like it.
That's crazy.
Didn't like it.
Yeah.
No.
I
So
don't
no
know.
more. Actually, I love the taste of it though. That's the problem.
Well,
Yeah.
swaller.
Perhaps smaller. Again, I don't know if you were keeping count at home. I had 2 like topped off goblets.
For the first time ever since I've known you, I was impressed with you.
No. Well, this too shall pass. Don't worry.
And I did. It did. And now you're whining about it.
All right.
You're whining about the wine.
Wata.
We did make it, and we made it on time. 2 nights in a row. I think the night thing is a good thing. If AJ would ever show up on time, that would be a good thing. He's
in the green room.
He's a slacker.
He's in the green room. He's enjoying some Twiglets.
No, Twiglets. What are you talking about? You are an idiot.
So there we go.
Yes.
Anyway, but we have a great show lined up tonight.
Yes, we do.
The guest beaming in from parts unknown, also known as Nashville. That's exciting.
It is.
And also, we got Mech 1 in Nashville, so really connecting all the dots to this great land.
Nothing else matters.
America. How were things down at the Garden? Was it hopping tonight?
It's just so good.
Nice.
It's like the best. I mean, I love Summer Sounds. We both love Sue Schrader and John Wallace and what they do, and they bring a lot of. I mean, it's just a different. And we're not going to talk about it anymore because we don't name. It sucks. Nobody else should go there ever. No, but
stay home and.
I saw that guy who worked the library with the shaved head, and then he reappeared. He reappeared.
Don
didn't he leave?
No, Don's back. Don came back for the summer, and I think he's going to stay. I think he's staying on for the long haul. So, Don is damn cool.
Don is damn cool.
Don is damn cool. That's the
Terry Sweet just informed me that you screwed up. He does not have a meeting invite.
Oh, I sent it to Terry at terrysweet.com.
Yeah.
I'll do it again, or if you want to forward him the link that we all, I don't know. I don't know.
Do it again. Just do it again.
I'll do it again.
Yeah.
Do it again. Well, why don't you talk about things whilst I do it again?
All right. Tonight the drop-off's over for this week for Mr. Bob's, but you can always do it next week. There are so many needs that it doesn't go away. And I don't know if they need people for Saturday or not this week or not, but Mr. Bob's is an outreach organization serving the homeless community in Milwaukee and surrounding communities. A wonderful, wonderful, wonderful organization. Can't say enough about it. Bob is the heart and soul of it. But the thing that what Bob has done, and Mel is doing too with Mel's charities, he realizes it can't be just Mel. And Bob's like, can't be Mr. Bob. There has to be more people. So they have youth people on their board, and they have now for the first time, Dave and Les are going to be there.
How are things? I just sent it again.
That's not it.
Terry at terrysweet.com.
Okay.
That's where it went. I sent it twice.
All right.
Check your junk folder, sir.
Just check your junk. Go ahead.
At the door.
You go ahead and talk while I do this.
Okay. We were talking about Okay.
And Mr. Bob is just a wonderful thing. There are so many, and I do not mean to give short shrift to other charities. It's just that we've had so much personal experience with Mr. Bob that we're close to him. And the Advocates of Ozaki is great. The Ozaki Food Alliance is wonderful.
Yeah, they poured a concrete floor yesterday. I saw some pictures. It's pretty cool. It's right up the block from the studio here, up from the sun room.
I mean, every time I hear someone say the world is going to shit, I would like to introduce them to some of the people who we deal with on a regular basis who are making the world wonderful.
Absolutely. Boy,
even AJ's doing his thing, but it's spreading a relatively good story.
Eating brownie pot smoker and
besides the brownie pot smoke and the cigarettes that he goes up with with a cigarette in his mouth. It doesn't always great when he
after he leaves the green room. It's just you can't even walk in there.
You can't. You just can't.
Everywhere.
You just can't. It's terrible.
Still lit. It's very dangerous.
So have you had the Barbenheimer at the Java House yet?
I don't know if I'm going to order that one. It doesn't look like my kind of beverage, man.
A dark chocolate mocha
Yeah, but
with some raspberry on top.
Raspberry on top. Yeah, I'd try it. I guess I would just have buyer's remorse and be like, I wish I had an Italian.
Buyer's remorse.
Yeah, totally. I had I've been experimenting with my cafe au lait the last 2 days. So yesterday I had it with oat milk and it was great. Today I had it with coconut milk.
Why? I'm curious.
Yes, please.
Why oat? What's the deal with oat milk? Why?
It's just an alternate milk, and I know usually when you order a cafe au lait, they use whole milk, and I'm trying to be a little more svelte for the ladies.
Oh my god!
Or my cats. Someone's going to enjoy svelte me. So, with that in mind, I thought, well, I got to keep, but I can't give up my cafe au lait. So, oat milk is a little less chunky monkey, and then coconut milk is supposed to be damn good for you. I guess that's what I did today. And I like them both for different reasons. Although I guess oat milk has a bit more sugar, so I probably should lean heavilier into the coconut milk. I guess
coconut milk, and what about almond milk?
That one I'm not a huge fan. It's okay. I'm just not as much a fan of almond milk or almonds in general. So what can you do?
Okay. Well, I don't like almond. I don't like almond flavoring or almond
like extract. Or whatever. Yeah, I do. I do like that. I do like that. You get those like
I love almonds, for God's sake.
Oh, you like straight almond? Not with these. Yeah, these teeth are not good.
Mainline it.
Yeah, no. Ow. So anyway, cafe au lait with oat milk and or coconut milk.
You told me
it's pretty good.
I told you about cafe au lait. You're like, I don't like that much stuff. I don't like straight up. I don't like black. You're changing up.
I have changed it up. Well, I tried one and I was like, "Oh, that's outstanding."
All right. Well,
it was really good.
You're relatively open-minded.
Yeah, within reason. Boy,
did we talk about the Jewish Food Festival?
We did not. I know you went and I did not, which is kind of amusing, being the kosher one in the room here. How am I going to get my brightness to behave?
It was amazing. I was really impressed. I didn't know that.
Okay.
When you got it?
Yeah, no.
Right.
Go ahead.
they were whipping cotton candy. They were doing the jumping gyms or whatever you call those big.
There are those little very dangerous head injury waiting to happen. Yes.
Yes. Those are wonderful.
A lot of fun.
But they were a machine. They got.
Yeah, oh wow. Hey, we had 5,000 years in the desert to prepare for this thing.
That was great. It was a lot of fun. I highly recommend it.
Bust out the golden calf.
With the 15 commandments.
Yes.
Oi. Wonderful. Yeah. I highly recommend it to people.
Cool.
Go next year. Or there's the Jewish Wonder Center or something in Cedarburg.
Yes, the Jewish Center of Life.
Yeah.
Chaim.
Yeah. Learn about stuff. It's great.
Yeah. Absolutely. What was the band at the art thing tonight, by the way? Were they kind of...
You know what?
Yeah.
Glad you asked that.
Klezmer?
because it wasn't who was on the schedule, but it was a wonderful surprise. It was Whitney Clapper, friend of the show.
Wow.
But she was not with Demetrius. She was with a dude who sang harmony with her and played keyboards and she was just knocking it out of the park. She was great. Damn
cool. We got to get her on the show here. It's been a long time.
Well, you don't even know when the show is anymore.
I hear 7 p.m. Most nights.
But she's doing a great job. She's knocking out of the park right now.
Yeah,
right now.
Well, but stay here and watch this.
She has a voice that just.
It's pretty powerful. Yeah,
yes.
It's got some oomph.
Yeah. Would you stop with the strobe lights? You're going.
I can't. That's not doing it by itself. I mean, it's the nighttime light. I think it's something with the lighting. I got to work on it. We'll get there.
All right, Mel's Charities, Sunday, August 20th. Big day. They are going to be at the Concourse Car Show at Coal Dock Park in Port Washington from 11 a.m. to 4 p.m. 100% of the proceeds will go to Mel's Charities. Mel will be selling food and beverages. Also on the same day, August 20th, Sunday, take a shot for Mel's at Mel's Flurries Sporting Clays event. It's a $125 entry fee, includes 3 boxes of shells. See, if you were a cool gun-toting dude, you'd know what 3 boxes of shells was worth. I don't either. And 1 round of sporting clays, including the Flurry Tower Station appetizer party after the hunt, live music at the Solu Winery. I heard it's really a cool place where they have the gun club and they have the winery right there after you shoot, not before, which is wonderful.
How about during?
Or you can join as a guest and have lunch for only $25. A registration, coffee, and donuts, which is
Oh,
never a bad
now
thing.
we're in my wheelhouse.
9 a.m.
Don't know
10
anything
a.m.
about smells, but I know a lot about that.
10 a.m. Shotgun start. Get it?
Ah, kaboom.
Safety instruction.
Yeah.
Supporting the players begin.
Around there. I hope I'm tired of replacing my damn living room window every year on this
Yes.
time.
It's National S'mores Day, and we'll talk to AJ about that. But let's bring AJ in.
Yeah, let's do that. It is 7:16, 1 minute late.
For once, he shows up on time and with a camera.
Absolutely.
AJ.
And AJ, let's put out those cigarettes there and extinguish your brownie pot smoker and come on to the show. Good morning and good afternoon and good evening, sir.
What's up, boys?
This is what nighttime AJ looks like.
He looks pretty good.
You know what? I actually love it because I was able to do a lot of stuff today. So I was able to go to Sun Prairie and back today. So it was good.
What?
All right.
Sun Prairie and back.
Well, I was at Sun Prairie last night.
Yeah, they teach. That's what they teach people to drive truck, big rig.
Yes. You know, shout out to my parents. They got me to Sun Prairie last night for my brother, and then spoke at Sun Prairie this morning. So
Eastbound and down.
yeah. So
One of the first unrequited crushes I had was from a woman from Sun Prairie. Honestly.
Oh yeah.
God,
She's still there?
Beautiful. I don't know. She wouldn't answer my calls. How the hell would I know?
That's not exactly unique.
I know. I said it was the first. I didn't say it was unique.
Okay. All right. Very good. Well, if you're out there, dear, the sound of our voice, reach out.
Yes.
So we got speech today.
that
Jackie, it was good. It was
Awesome.
good. Jackie, we got those photos.
I got a picture here. I'm gonna bring that up. Hold tight.
Yeah. So yeah. So,
All right. There we go. It's coming. But keep cooking, guys. Keep cooking.
it was good.
So who did you speak to today, AJ? Who was it?
The Nike basketball camp, and actually my buddy Chris Davis, another buddy of mine, Jack, super shocking, is the head coach there.
Oh, it's Sun Prairie?
It's Sun Prairie West.
Okay.
There's two different schools now. It's Sun Prairie and Sun Prairie West.
Sun Prairie's big enough now to have an east and a west?
Yep. They got an east and a west now.
Oh, my
They're
God.
not getting along either. I think one of the I see war on the horizon.
They got an east and a west now, and it's cool. The school is absolutely gorgeous. It's in its second full year of existence, and it's absolutely gorgeous. And
There we go. Is that the right shot?
Yeah, that's the right shot.
Oh, good. It's like I just kind of
Look at AJ right in the middle.
Wow, you got quite a crowd today.
So on the left is next to me is my old college assistant coach Lou Chapman.
Okay.
And then the campers are in the back.
Huge squad.
There's a lot of people there, AJ.
Yeah, it was fun.
Do they have to have graham crackers and milk for sleeping while your talk went, or do they pay attention?
My talk was all of 4 minutes long.
4 minutes.
Wow. Short attention span theater.
Yeah. I got my message across, and it was.
Did you?
Yeah.
What's the gist of your message, Age? Share it with us.
Well, we got. So I do for the campers. I just do the finish part, which is family, no limitations, never quit, impact others, surround yourself with great people, and help others. So I kind of share my story and then talk about CP, and then I open it up for questions. So.
Did you get good questions today?
Yeah. What inspired you to write a book? How long did it take you, and how did you write it?
Whoa! You can't just say the questions. What are the answers?
I said I wanted to share my story.
People ask me why I try to write a book. I always tell them women, wine, and song.
Shut up.
Okay.
Yeah, that sounds like, yeah, I wanted to share my story and get it out there for people and be able to share it. It was a good group overall. Good group
Nice.
overall.
AJ, how old were the kids? Were they? Do you know what grades they were in?
Fourth through some ninth. Some were going into fourth through going into ninth.
Okay, so a very impressionable time in their lives.
Yeah, very impressionable. So it was good.
Good. So you put your cigarette right out before you went up there, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, good. Well, And there were good questions. It was a good crew. And this was the finale of your camp
No,
tour. You got one more?
One more. I got one
And
more.
Cool.
when is that?
I'll leave for Amro on Monday night,
Okay.
and I speak Tuesday morning. So
Nice.
Cool.
Nice. Very nice.
That means we still get you at night, right?
either in transit or
Okay.
on live or live.
Gotcha. Cool. Okay.
Okay. So this summer you've been cooking. It's been your most so far. You're building.
This will be 5 at the end by the end of the summer. So it'll be 5 by the end of the summer. So
Nice.
it'll be good. I mean, I'm very fortunate that Lou reached out to me in like March and asked me to do this. So he asked me, he's like, hey, I don't want to make this public, but he said, hey, I have over 700 campers this summer, and I do camps all over the state. You want to come speak? And I jumped at it. And like I said, like I've always said, it's not about money. It's never been about money for me. It's never been about money. It's always about the impact and the impression you can leave on people. So that's what it's about for me. And the more kids I can, if I make an impact on one kid, I'm doing something right. So that's the way I look at it.
Well said.
That'll work.
Nice. Bulldog makes a lot of impacts on kids, but they usually end up going to juvenile detention.
Yeah.
Well,
Hey, now let's be nice. Let's be nice. It's the evening.
I made
Why?
5. I made 5.
Why be nice? Okay, well that's great. And AJ, if someone is interested in having you come and talk to their group about and spreading the message of Finish, what's the best way to get a hold of you?
The best way to get a hold of me is either myself. I can give out my cell phone out here.
Okay.
920-207-6773 is my cell phone, or my email, adrianbocchini@gmail.com.
Well, you can forget trying to spell Bocchini right. If they can just Google AJ Bocchini, you'll come up on Facebook, right? You have Facebook and Instagram.
Yeah, website.
I got Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Twitter. Yeah. So any of those 3 platforms, yeah.
One way or another, they can get a hold of you if they want you, and highly recommended. AJ's story is great, and his message is great, and he is working on already, just in the thought process, the beginning of his next book, which will be just as good as the first one. I'm not gonna. No.
We signed an NDA with this man. What are you doing?
Next. Yeah.
Now that's how you make some money. You go after somebody who broke your NDA.
I honestly just have to get the right piece of technology, and I'll be able to start on it. So I just have to get the Dragon software, and I'll be able to start on it. So it should be good.
Well, and all these speaking engagements and things help pay for your ability to write the next book. So let it roll, baby.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
All right. Enough about you. Is anything going on in the world of sports?
We got some sports report to do
What's
here.
going on?
Oh yeah, I got some catch up to play. We got some catch up to play. So we got the Brewers yesterday. Got a gift after giving away a gift the other night. They got a gift.
What goes around comes around.
The third baseman from the Rockies last night spiked the throw to first base, and instead of getting the out, the run scored, and the Brewers won. So
we'll take it.
We'll take it. They play the White Sox tomorrow night. Actually, as the show is airing, they begin to play the White Sox. So
okay,
it'll be good.
And Brewers did not lose tonight.
Nope, they did not lose tonight. No,
excellent.
They did not play. So.
All right, AJ. Tomorrow the Brewers will be playing, and the Packers are going to have their first preseason game.
Yes.
What are you going to watch? Probably neither.
You know what?
Reruns of Days of Our Lives?
No. I'll probably flip, but I'll probably watch. The Packer game starts first, I think. So I'll probably start with that, and then go to the Brewer game. But my feeling on the Packer game, and those of you who don't know, the Packers have been practicing against the Bengals all week. So my feeling is that the ones went against the ones in the in the joint practices. So I don't know how much repetition the ones will get against the Bengals offense, especially or the Bengals offense,
Zero.
because I don't think that because Burrow is not going to play because he's hurt, and yeah, so I don't think I'll watch much of the Packer game, but I will be. But I do have an announcement, and I'll make it on the Jack Henke show.
Oh, well, I hope so, for God's sake.
I am going to the Packer game next Saturday.
Next Saturday? Who are they playing?
New England.
No. Oh.
And I'm going with Arthur,
Who?
the house manager.
Really?
Yep.
Excellent.
We're using my tickets, and we're taking his 2 daughters.
Oh, nice. Very nice. That'd be a lot of fun.
And Homestead plays next week. High school. Don't forget, guys. Don't forget, everyone in the area. High school football starts next week.
No way. Not in
It does.
August.
Yeah, it does.
Starts in earnest with actual games that count.
No, not in earnest, in August.
Yes, it does.
It's the 13th month, Ernest. Yes. Know what I mean?
The importance of being earnest.
Starts next week. So it'll be good.
Wow.
AJ.
That's crazy.
AJ,
Yes.
when besides the basketball team who you help coach, do you actually root for other Homestead sports?
Yes.
What?
No.
He's a homer.
They're like the overlord
I'll tell
of
you
the
why.
universe.
I'll tell you why. Because I got a lot of multi-sport athletes in my.
That doesn't matter.
on my-
Bulldog, who is He-Man against? Who's the big skull guy? Who is that? The bad guy in He-Man?
It's the Skeletor.
Skeletor. Homestead is the Skeletor of high school sports.
We have to somehow get that chip that they put in AJ's head out. I'm a little worried. We want you back, AJ. Who are you? Who is this person?
By the way, boys.
Like AI.
By the way, boys. Good news.
Yeah,
fellas.
what you got?
I got our basketball schedule already
Uh-oh.
for the winter.
Okay.
How are we feeling about it?
Good. You know what?
Are you playing the engineers and math guys with the pocket protectors again?
No, we're playing Wisco Lutheran.
Okay.
A couple games.
Lutherans.
Playing Wisco.
God. Pay some Catholics, for God's
Save
sake.
for the potluck. They're gonna have a great potluck, I promise you.
What about the Jews? Play the Jews.
Hey,
Hey.
there's no
He is speechless. First time ever. He is speechless.
there's no football team because we can't handle the pigskin.
Now that is good. You can handle it. You just can't eat it.
No, don't touch it.
You can't touch it. You can't even touch it.
Not even the same zip code,
What?
my boy.
What?
No, absolutely not.
So we're playing the Pier.
Oh,
Oh wow. Okay.
We're playing
the De Pere what?
Redbirds. The state champs from last year.
No boy.
Oh yeah.
All
All
right.
right. You know what? What religious affiliation do they have?
We're playing them. We're playing them up there.
Oh, you're
Up
out
there,
there,
like
you're
heaven?
up there in
Heaven?
enemy
Up there.
territory.
And one more game that I'm going to mention. We're playing in Minnesota this year.
Oh yeah.
Why?
Yeah.
You couldn't find a pocket protector crowd here in Wisconsin to pick on. You had to go to Minnesota. You guys have everybody knows that you guys are just looking to run over the weak sisters. So then you have to go to the next state to do it.
Jack is spreading all kinds of rumors tonight about the Homestead squad.
Hey, Jack, all I got to say, thanks for the love.
Oh.
You're spreading all kinds of hate on my basketball team. Thanks for the love, man.
Jackie, baby.
I'm right there. I'm right there for
Jackie
you, baby.
love. Yeah.
When
Our first game of the year is against Cedar Break.
I was going to say, okay, when is the real stuff?
Okay. All right.
Yeah, because it was our last. So I think the way it works is it was our last game last year.
Okay.
So it's our first.
So there's a logic here to the whole schedule here.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Well,
someday when I don't forget to get Sean on, we'll talk more about the schedule. But yeah,
Sure.
Okay.
Well,
All
we
right.
could it pretty good. I mean,
Yeah, you
maybe you play Sun Prairie East and or West.
Yeah.
no,
All right.
actually, the coach from Sun Prairie West hit me up today. He's like,
Uh-oh.
"Do you have any open dates?" I'm like, "I don't think we do, but if we do, I'd love to play him."
What?
I want to play him because he's one of my best friends from college, so I want to play him.
Oh my God! You have like 2,000 best friends from college.
I do.
He's in the top 2,000.
Hey, Jack.
Hey!
Jack has like 3 friends. He's trying to get rid of 2 of them.
Yeah,
6 years.
Terry and Bulldog.
There's a party.
6 years, buddy. 6 years will get you 2,000 friends.
6 years,
I spent 6 years in school.
and then you were a sophomore after 6 years.
Yeah, I got outbitted the sophomore. I read at a sophomore reading level after year 6.
You're all right, AJ. All right, here's the big question.
Here comes.
Do you want to stay on while Terry Sweet comes on? He's kind of a foul-mouthed MFer.
I was on when Terry was on last time.
I
think
know.
so. Yeah,
I know.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We got some room here on the spread here. I got a black cube over
Wait.
there.
Is that an actual pencil?
This is a Ticonderoga pencil, sir.
Oh my God!
Oh,
He is the Cadillac of pencils.
I forgot one thing before we bring Terry.
One more thing.
Terry, go smoke up another one, man.
I'm going.
It's going to be a while.
No. I won't take any more of your time. I'm going to Mel's tomorrow.
Oh yeah.
What are you doing?
I'm going at 11 o'clock.
What are you gonna do, Age?
Just hang. Just go visit.
Nice.
Nice.
I haven't been to the office in a minute, and I need to make sure I got his order correct for the pickups.
Okay. So if anyone is in the Cedarburg area tomorrow at 11 a.m., Mel's office, if you want to deliver a hot fudge sundae or a hot fudge shake, AJ would not turn it down. Correct.
Pan of lasagna.
Lasagna will not turn down.
See? All right.
What about the hot fudge shake? What are you doing, man?
Well, lasagna with a hot fudge shake chaser.
Yeah, there you go.
Wait, before Cherry comes on.
My finger's hovering over the Terry button here.
All right, bring him on. We got a
I'm in NORAD here. I'm about to launch a Terry missile here. Come on.
we got a food thing. Cherry can. Let's ask him too.
DEFCON 1 Boom.
Bring him.
Terry's in the room.
There he is.
Hello,
What's up,
creepy
Terry?
weirdos.
Talk about
AJ.
talk about Oppenheimer. There we go.
What's going on in Cedarburg?
Oh, welcome. Nice to see you. Not a whole lot. There's a lot of
Actually, there is. The art museum has got it going on. The people behind it. So,
Oh, cool.
AJ and Terry and Bulldog. Today is National S'mores Day. Are you s'mores fans? AJ, are you a
Yes.
s'mores fan?
All day, every day.
Wow. Okay.
How do you really feel, Terry?
I am not. I don't like s'mores.
No.
No,
What part of the s'more is the deal breaker?
I think. Well, I don't know. It's the marshmallows, I guess.
Most people.
Yes!
Most people.
Yes! Yes!
Yeah.
Yes.
You've made Jack's.
Oh my God,
Yeah, I just don't like them.
I don't either.
Well,
It's
it's
a
sort of
bulldog?
like a,
It's
yeah,
a
no,
Girl Scout treat, you know.
I like them. So the corners here are pro, and the other corners are against.
You
So-
like marshmallows? I like, whenever I see someone get the fixins out for the
fixins.
s'mores, what I do is I go, hey,
Wow, get the fixins for
I go,
the
hey,
s'mores.
I'll throw, if you throw a can of Raid in the fire, there's a big kaboom. And then while everybody's looking at that, I scoop up the graham crackers and the chocolate. And I leave the marshmallows.
That's,
And those are wonderful.
And he goes
together.
somewhere alone.
I'm right with you.
Well, maybe not alone.
And melt those marshmallows around it. Right.
Yeah, you go ahead and toast them. Go
I
ahead.
tend to piss off s'mores fans because the problem is I love Hershey bars. So while they're getting things ready and farting around with the campfire and everything, I'm over there eating all the candy bars. And they're just like, I hope you like marshmallow on graham crackers, guys.
AJ, like the chocolate and the graham crackers is like we love the chocolate pie, chocolate cream pie.
Oh.
It's like the same thing,
Yeah,
right?
It is.
Not bad.
Yep.
S'mores are, that's what But that's why I love it. That's why I love s'mores, is because you can just toast them and you can do all kinds of different things with them. So
Well, I like the s'mores craze. That's because they're doing s'mores everything now. You can get like s'mores in breakfast cereal form. You can get it in, you can get a cup like a liquid. This is a liquid s'more. I mean, that's beautiful. What a country.
Honestly, the only thing that I'm not a fan of is the s'mores Pop-Tarts.
I kind of like those.
There's just too much chocolate for me.
Not even possible in this country.
They eat moon pies. You guys have any moon pies?
No, we do. You can find them. You can find them. You got to go to the right gas stations.
Yeah,
You found them.
Gas station in Columbus, I think.
Yeah, right.
They're all over the place here.
Yeah, no, it's a southern thing.
What is a moon pie? Terry?
It's a round. Oh, it's kind of a little cake that's wrapped up.
Yeah.
It's got it's got chocolate. It's got some graham cracker in there and
Marshmallow. Not a marshmallow.
Some stuff from the moon, I guess.
Ooh, marshmallow.
Yes. NASA.
They take stuff from the moon and
It works out well.
they put it in a pie.
They're actually not good.
They're not good.
They're
Not good tasting.
No, no, they're
There you go.
yeah. I mean, if you like eat or renews it, or like or a Dr. Scholl's, they're kind of the same. They've got something going on that doesn't seem like food.
Then if past is prologue, then I think Jack would probably really like these.
Be all over it.
AJ
Oh my god. A renews it. It tastes like a renews it.
Just like one. Yeah.
That I gotta remember.
It's
So Terry is joining us. AJ, Terry is in not New Orleans. He's in Nashville.
That is correct.
Nice.
What are you doing there? What's going on in Nashville?
Give us some updates, man.
Well, mostly I'm just a record promoter now.
Good.
These days.
It's okay.
I'm doing social media all day, every day, putting together videos and
AJ and s'mores.
Yep,
Yeah.
all that kind of stuff. Trying to do some networking though, and I'm making a little bit of progress on that.
Nice.
Good.
So had dinner the other day with a group of very interesting people. Our friend, the drummer from Kansas, and sat next to a guy that wrote a hit song, "God of Wonders," which is a song that they awakened the space shuttle astronauts with.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Another guy that tours with Emmylou Harris. And
wow.
it was just a table of very interesting people. So it was a real fun dinner. So the whole networking thing is kind of
schmoozy.
I got two things for you, Terry. I've been at Dolly Parton.
Yes.
She is one of my heroes. She is a genius.
Yeah.
She has a huge heart, and she has written and sung and has some of the best quotes ever. She are there people, when you walk around, you bump into somebody, you go, that could be the next Dolly Parton in Nashville. I mean, what's it like walking around in that town?
I'm assuming people are busking away on the street corners. Is that a thing, or is that just I've watched too many damn movies?
And that's probably a movie thing.
Okay.
I mean, there is that occasionally.
Okay.
But on Broadway, it seems like every record store and every bar they're open because the air it's nice there, and they have a small, very, very, very small, but still a stage for people to perform, don't they? I mean, is
on
that
Broadway?
still going on?
Sure. That's just that's blocks and blocks of just bars and nightclubs and all that sort of thing, and it's not really where I hang out.
You don't just go to listen to the music and just kind of walk by?
I sure wouldn't go there.
No? Where would you go? Where would you go?
Well, I'm not sure.
Okay.
But it wouldn't be there.
All right.
It's just too big. It's too noisy. It's
gotten too much.
So it's like Las Vegas strip type of thing kind of going on.
That's exactly what it is.
Okay.
Yeah.
And
So-
I'm not a fan of that sort of thing.
Yeah.
So Terry, if someone were to say to you, I want to write a song, what's the first thing that you would say that they need to write a song?
Pencil.
Boy, that's a tough question.
I know. That's why you're the one who said I don't have anything. I'm saying, all right.
They would need some. When you say song, we actually have to define that a little bit, because I find that, in fact, somebody just said this to me a day or two ago. He said, by the way, I wrote a song and I'm going to send it to you. And I said, okay. And he said, but I don't have any melody for it or anything. And I said, so you wrote words? And he said, yeah. So
he's fishing for a freebie. He wants you to do the melody. I know what he's doing.
That is what he wants.
But that's why I'm asking you.
Yeah.
So if someone says to you, Terry, I've got it in me. I've got a song that I've got to share with the world. What do you say? What do you say to something like that? I mean, what do you got? Basically, is what you say, right? I mean,
well, I'll take it the next step further. I want to eat, so I want to write a hit song.
No.
No? All right.
No, a song.
Well, I would say listen to other songs and get a feel for what kind of song maybe
So
you
genre,
want to write.
you need to know genre.
A genre would be good.
Who your audience is.
And, are you trying to write Bob Dylan kind of lyrics, or are you just trying to write a little puppy love song? Or
I'm a skinny Jew, one of the few from Minnesota. They had a quota. Anyway.
Yeah, you could put that in a song, I guess.
Look at AJ. AJ is flustered by that one, Bulldog. AJ said,
Robert Zimmerman. His name is Robert Zimmerman, for God's sakes.
Try to get that melody going in your head, I think, is kind of what I do. Even if you're in the shower or you're laying in bed or you're just sitting reading a book or whatever, kind of let something start percolating in your mind. And especially then if you can tie a lyric to that, if you get some sort of an idea of this is an interesting topic, or this is an interesting turn of a phrase, something like that. That's maybe a well-known phrase, but you've done something to it that makes it really interesting, makes it new again.
All right, I'm going to hold you right there, because anytime you write a book, you need to have a theme. What the hell is this thing about? The second thing you need to have is a concept, which is what you just talked about, which is turning it around so that it's something in a certain perspective that people hadn't thought of maybe before.
Right.
So your first thing is a theme, like what is this about? Your second thing is, what is the hook, right? What makes this different that you can hang on to and that other people can hang on to and relate to?
Well, and going to Bulldog's point, if you want to write a hit song, you better have a strong hook. It can't be 11 minutes of the same verse over and over and over. That's probably not going to work.
Yeah.
Pink Floyd would dispute that, but anyway.
Well,
it's interesting. Let me ask you this, Terry. What do you think having a rock solid music education is critical to that goal, or do you think you can actually pull it off just by saying, I'm a music fan, I listen to music 24/7, and it's in my blood? So have you ever reaped the benefits of like a music education?
My music education is mostly self-taught.
Mm-hmm.
I took piano lessons as a kid, classical piano, but that was only 3 or 4 years.
Yeah.
And after that, it's all been self-taught.
Mm-hmm.
There are a lot of great songwriters and musicians that don't have any formal training.
Yeah.
I don't think Lennon and McCartney did.
Not
really,
no.
And the thing I hear, I'm going back to the book world again, but a very experienced writer, editor will read something and say, that person is an MFA. That's a Master of Fine Arts. You can tell the people who have been to advanced education in how to structure a book. You can tell by the structure how it goes. It's not raw
because it's predictable. It's rigid, probably.
Yes.
Yeah.
No, I have a question.
Yeah.
Please.
Terry, would you if someone was going to write a song, what would you write first, the melody or the lyrics? What would be?
Everybody's different. Everybody's different. Billy Joel writes the music first, and then he goes back and fills in words. For me, it all kind of comes together. I write them both at the same time. Then I go back and fine tune each one. I don't think there's any rule to that.
What's amazing is, all the stuff we're talking about here, and, we're just kind of touching at the surface, but it is remarkable how many like bands that, you can acknowledge and just or
Mhm.
songwriters who they've written millions of songs. The ones you hear are just the ones they selected and said, "Oh, those are okay. I can live with those. Those are good enough." But there are so many songs that you will never hear, or so many songs you hear that were something else until it got to the form you're hearing it now. I mean, the
'Cause they
creation
need the-
process that's crazy.
Because they need the perfect rep, right? It's like almost like a sport. You have to write and write and write until you get the perfect song.
Well, one of the things that I've been doing a lot of lately is listening, going on YouTube and listening to things like when John Lennon or Paul McCartney or somebody, when they first wrote the song and they did some little rough demo of it at home before they even played it for the band.
Those are great. Those are fun to listen to.
They are. And it's strikingly different. It's a lot rougher.
Yeah.
And it wasn't fleshed out yet. And, we all go through that process, but it's really interesting to see somebody else do it. We're all used to just doing it ourselves.
Yeah.
But to see that somebody
the early
else,
versions like she may love you, perhaps, I don't know, how does that work? I'm not sure. You gotta find your way there. I've been listening to a lot of his guy named Justin Towns Earl, who sadly checked out and passed away a couple years back. Steve Earle's kid.
Oh,
and his process was wild, and this is one of those guys who's like just kind of one of those touched by some deity. He said he wrote 12 to 15 songs a year. And then that made the album. He figured out an album concept. He wrote 12 songs. He released them, and that's
now I agree with that. However, he's not a deity. You write 12 to 15 songs a year. You're working your ass off.
He's working the hell out of. No, he's working the hell out of those 12 to 15 songs. Yeah.
Yes. You can't just be a talent and not work it out.
Well, he was a tortured guy too.
Yes.
I mean, he was.
Well, sure. So is Steve. Terry, who's the producer, the engineer, who knows Steve Earle. He also knows how to make great coffee. Turn me on to the AeroPress.
down
That's
here,
the real thing.
Yeah.
Mills Logan.
Yes. Mills. Yes. He knows Steve Earle. He's worked with him.
Oh yeah.
And,
all the
he knows
guys
how to make a great cup of coffee. Well, if you're there, you'll bump into it.
Yeah, maybe so.
Yeah.
That'd be nice.
Yes.
The creation process. Wow.
Right. So Terry, what's next? So you're working it, you're promoting. Are you writing songs now? Is that
I got 3 of them over on the piano right now.
Oh, very cool.
Okay.
Yep.
And how do you decide which ideas are going to be songs that you're going to take to the next level or not?
They tell me.
Mm-hmm.
They really do. And if if you're working on a song and you just can't get anywhere with it, maybe it's time to put it on the shelf and come back to it later. Or, one of the things I've always done in the jingle business is, if I'm writing something, of course, I'm always on deadline there.
Right.
But if I'm writing something, at first blush, I think I've got this great idea, and I'm writing it, and I just, for some reason, can't finish it. And I work it and work it and work it. And eventually I start getting very frustrated. And then I go back at some point, I realize there's a reason I can't finish it.
Mm-hmm.
And what I need to do is throw it out, come at the project from a completely different perspective. And usually when I do that, boom.
I heard something about an ad a long time ago. It said, don't chisel around the edges. If something's not right and you're trying to still make it work, something's wrong with it. Something you can't quite put your finger on, but there's something inherent that's wrong. You're better off throwing it away and starting new, because you got new energy. Then instead of wasting all your energy, saying,
I know it's so hard because you were so excited because you thought you had this great idea,
right?
And all you had to do was polish it, and then it just doesn't happen.
Yeah.
But you come at it from anew, and there it is. And every time that's ever happened to me, I've recorded the demo of the new song, taken it in,
boom,
it's home run every time.
Interesting.
So had I forced that first one, I suspect that wouldn't have happened.
Right.
It's interesting as creators that the project in our mind, when we get the original morsel of the idea, it's seldom, and I think there's always a little bit of disappointment there because you're just like, that it was never quite. And even when you release it into the world, and people are like, "Oh, hey, I love this. This is great." And you're like, "Yeah, but it's a shame you didn't know it the way I knew it."
I do have a few of those things. Yeah.
But I would think with your jingle background, just working on that kind of tight deadline and just forcibly, because you don't have that opportunity to retool. If it's Thursday at noon that you got to drop it off, that's when it's going down. So
that's right. The deadline is the deadline.
Right.
And I learned a long time ago the deadline is your friend. I used, very early on when I was really a young guy, like 1,000 years ago.
You're younger than ever, man. You're reborn.
Yeah,
you're born again. Right.
I know. I just keep regenerating.
In Nashville time, you're only like 38 days old.
Absolutely. I am brand new, all new and shiny.
There we go. Full of moon pies.
Full of moon pies.
That's a put down.
I should have brought one in and shown it to you.
Well, I don't know if the internet can pick that up. There's certain something about those things. I don't know.
Anyway, I did learn. I used to be afraid. It's funny because when I was in my early 20s and I was in the business, there were two things that I was very afraid of that later completely turned around. One was the deadline. I was just scared shitless of the deadline.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And the other one was my client coming to the recording session. I didn't want them there. Yeah. I was afraid they would interfere. I was afraid something would go wrong and they'd freak out or whatever. I just didn't want them there. I eventually got over that. And then later on, I almost insisted that they do come because going from demo to final product is a pretty serious evolution of the recording. The music really changes, the singers change, everything changes. And I found that when they were used to the demo and they didn't hear it turn into the final, and I just came back with it, they were shocked and they were like, wow, I don't know. I really like the demo. But when they're there in the session, and they hear all the change, they hear the whole product evolve. I've never had that problem again. And as far as the deadline really is your friend because when if you've got to have it Friday morning, you'll have it. Even if you're writing it all Thursday night, you've got to have it. But your instinct will kick in and you'll have it.
Some of the best work can be done in that kind of crunch too.
Absolutely.
Because
you get very instinctive. There's nothing else. You boil it down to just your pure raw instinct.
Well, because the digital clock or whatever clock is nearby, reminding you every 60 seconds that don't have as many of me.
Right.
You got a fan. You were compared to Barry Manilow here, which actually is not an insult because Manilow.
He's very good.
Genius, actually. I was listening to his first two records as we were switching formats for the station, and
the amount of jingles that guy put out.
Yeah,
he did.
He did a lot. Not as many as Terry. Not as good as Terry, but not bad. Not bad.
Yeah, he's good. He's a good piano player, good singer, good writer.
Still out there a little bit, I think.
Yeah,
I think he scaled back quite a bit, but I think he was like a Vegas in residence type guy for a while, which we all are actually aspiring to. Every one of us in this room. So, hey, how you doing? You're from out of town?
Yeah. I'm living in Nash Vegas.
Yeah. There you go.
Yes.
Oh, very nice. Well, Terry, appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Wait a minute. No.
I gotta let you.
No. Terry,
Okay.
What's the best food or dish you had in Nashville this week?
Oh, the barbecue.
Oh, you
Again,
that
still?
barbecue place you talked about.
I'll tell you what, it's a problem because I can see it from here.
AJ wasn't here last week. What is the name of it? And
it's called Martin's, and it's maybe 50 yards away. And this is incredibly good barbecue, and they have they have other things like they have a brisket burger,
Oh my God.
which is a thick hamburger with a piece of brisket on top of it.
To
You
a
know,
Jew, that's just basically culinary sex. Okay. That's all that is to a Jewish person.
Oh my goodness.
You know what, Terry? I just want to say thank you because my brother's wife's sister lives in Nashville.
Your brother's wife's sister.
I connect the dots. Okay, I'm there.
Okay.
All right.
So I'll have her pick some up before she comes back to Wisconsin.
Oh.
There you go.
Oh yeah.
For the entire crew, I hope.
Yes. Martin.
Oh, that culinary sex is starting to appeal to you, huh?
That's right. There we go. Speaking of smoking.
Hold on. I wanted to share.
Terry,
willing to
we got right
share?
here. You're right here. This is where you can find him. TerrySweet.com is a really good place to find him. That's a really cool website. You got like moving stuff on there and all that. And that's actually from your
Patty,
video.
last night, Patty showed us she got a T-shirt, a skimpy bikini.
Oh,
thing,
yeah,
and,
yeah.
Yeah.
Martinis.
I wondered if she wore that on the show.
She
Yes.
presented it.
She presented it.
Of
Yes.
course, I thought it's a missed opportunity because I'm just kind of wondering why you don't have a bikini that has skinny bikinis and vodka martini.
Well, you should have asked her about that.
Oh, okay. Oh, all right. I didn't.
We don't want to think
have-
about Bulldog in a bikini.
I do
for
have
God's
Days
sake.
of Diana on.
There you go.
Oh, very
Excellent.
cool. Excellent.
Excellent.
Very
Excellent.
nice.
We have artwork. Yeah, there it is.
Fantastic.
Beautiful.
Fantastic.
Very
Yeah.
cool.
Good stuff. Great song. Days of Diana getting all kinds of heat out there on the, how people listen to stuff on
Yeah, man.
Spotify and the interwebs and all that. So
Yep.
you can find that song and find the video. And can't wait to hear more stuff from you because that's a cool album. I spin that every now and then in my car.
Every now and then, you just got to put it on.
Well, sometimes
Keep
I got to
playing it, keep
listen
playing
to
it, keep
Frankie
playing it, keep playing
Yankovic and his polka
Play it.
kicker pickers. All right, I can't sit there and listen to Terry Sweet all the time.
I do it all the time.
Sometimes you gotta get a little squeeze box there.
Polka, polka, polka.
Yeah. All right,
I can't even say.
give you a little Wisconsin here in case you're homesick. Terry.
Yeah, I am. Yeah.
Oh yeah, sounds
That-
like it.
that does it.
Yeah. Okay, I'm good. I'm good.
The Martins and he's like Wisconsin. Who?
I got my fix. All right.
Over there somewhere. I think.
Whew.
Yeah. All
Don't
right.
worry, Margot and I are coming down to move in with you in November.
Oh,
Don't
beautiful.
worry. Don't worry.
This
That
just
counts
in.
right there.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Yep.
Uh-oh. Fantastic.
Barbecue
We'll have
for
barbecue.
Thanksgiving. Yes.
Wait a minute. So traditional. Anyway, Terry, always a pleasure. Thank you
Thank
for
you.
popping in.
Thank you for
and
having
giving
me.
us Updates. We hope to see you again soon. And
shall.
fantastic. All right. Good luck out there.
Beautiful. Thanks.
All right. Take care.
All
Terry.
right.
Bye-bye. Very sweet.
TFS.
All right.
He is the man.
Beaming
All right.
in. Here, I'll get you. There we go. Oops, the wrong one. No, the right one. I'm not sure. There we go.
I was pretty happy with that actually.
Worked out well. All right, nice to see Terry. And it's getting so dark here, so clearly it's time for the show to end. I got to buy a light. This is not going to work. Okay. Hey,
There you go.
now it works.
Let
1 minute
there be
later,
light.
Hi, everybody. It's
Ah!
Bulldog in Saukville. That's me. Anyway, and AJ and Mequat and Jack in the Cedarburg. We got to have someone in Cedarburg there.
In the Cedarburg.
In
Yeah.
the Cedarburg, yeah. And anyway,
What about Lola? Thank you for the evening show.
whatever she wants, she gets to hear.
That's great.
Anyway, it's been a fun show. AJ, we'll see you again tomorrow night, I'm assuming.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Fantabulous. And this show is going to rebroadcast tomorrow morning at 8 a.m. at our usual slot, but this is our usual slot now. But for those of you purists who are like, I need the Henke fix at 8 in the morning, which is weird. I don't get that at all, but whatever.
Russell Meyer was saying he watched the beginning, but then
Yeah.
his wife said, "Enough."
No, I honestly, and one comment real quick. I honestly think this will work out a lot better.
Yeah.
Because a lot of live sports.
Because it couldn't be any worse.
No, 'cause a lot of, no. Not at all. 'Cause a lot of live sports happen in the evening. So
Right.
We'll have live updates.
Live updates. Well, we're going to get you. We need to get 19 monitors into your room there so you can watch them all simultaneously. I want everything from curling to backgammon.
And the Brewers still haven't
the
lost
Brewers.
tonight. They still haven't lost tonight.
Right.
That's all you need to know, folks.
Exactly.
All right. 8 o'clock, everybody. We are going to get on out of here. Thanks for joining us on the evening edition of Match Game PM. And we'll be back.
Thanks, Gene Weber.
We'll be back tomorrow. And we'll do this again. So take care and bye-bye. Bye, Bonds.
Bye-bye, guys.
See you again.